Hello Bakugan Brawlers and welcome to another Bakugan video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the evolution of the Bakugan ability cards. And if you guys haven't checked my previous video, I've done the evolution of the Bakugan gate cards. Check that video out first because I gave more in-depth information about the evolution of the Bakugan cards in general. So in this video, I'll be showing the evolution of all of the Bakugan ability cards from Spinmaster's side and also Segatoys side. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. First up, we have the Bakugan Battle Brawlers ability card. This is the HSP era that when it came out in 2008. So as you can see, this is the Segatoys ability card. The back has this design just like the gate cards, and this is the Spinmaster's version. So if you flip the cards over, you can see very different designs. You can see the ability card for the Spinmaster version is only in gold, and the Segatoys version is like a black-brown border. The Segatoys version of the ability card really looks like the ones that are shown in the Bakugan Battle Brawlers episode, so which looks really cool compared to the others. And you can notice for the Spinmaster version that there is an HSP bonus on the bottom right corner. So this is the ability cards from the Battle Brawlers HSP era. Later on in 2009, Spinmaster has released the Series 2 ability cards. However, Segatoys hasn't released. So then Spinmaster has changed their ability card designs quite much, and they have introduced the 3 colors which are gonna go on until the end of the evolutions. So you can see they introduced the red, green and blue ability cards. The blue abilities just give you a general G power bonus. The green ability, it's a wild card. It can be played whenever depending on what's written on the ability. And the red ability is played usually before rolling or after rolling. Later on in Vestroia, Spinmaster has released their new ability cards from the new Vestroia season. They look very similar as the Battle Brawlers Series 2 ability cards. Very similar design, only with different pictures for the Bakugan that are shown in New Vestroia, so as the effects that are given. However, in 2010, Segatoys has finally came with the Bakugan New Vestroia series. They brought completely different card designs, especially in the back you can see. And also a big difference is that the Segatoys is a standard card size, while the Spinmaster is a bit bigger as the card size. And also the back of the Segatoys ability card looks very similar to the abilities that were shown in New Vestroia. In the front, the ability cards are very similar to the Spinmaster version, but you can just see quite differences in the colors and the way that the rules and the texts are written. Later on in 2010, Spinmaster has released the bakugangundalianinvaders series, and they came with completely new design for the ability cards. Just exactly the same thing you've seen with the gate cards evolution, same thing happens with the ability card evolution. And in this era, Spinmaster has introduced a new additional rule bonus for the ability card, which is the power level. For example, here is shown power level 2. So basically you can't play this ability card until there are 2 gate cards won in the battle. So as you can see, the borders are different from these previous series, so as the way they play the text box and the title of the ability cards, so as the ability card bonuses. For Segatoys, they've also continued with the same design in the back, and also the ability card have similar design as the Spinmaster version, but only a few differences in the attribute bonuses, so as the text that are written on the bottom. And a special thing is about the Segatoys ability card for the Gundalianinvaders series is that they display the attributes that are shown, like whatever attribute is shown on the top right corner is for what attribute of Bakugan you can use in the game. For example, this ability can be used for Darkest Bakugan before rolling. And also the Segatoys ability card for the Gundalian Invaders series was released in 2011. In 2011, Spinmaster has released the Bakuganmechtaniumsurge series, and in this series they again changed the design of the ability cards, the same thing as the gate cards evolution for Mechtaniumsurge. They also changed the design. You can see here very different design with much bigger artwork, and they also brought the power level rule to this series. For Segatoys, they've done one small change, is that their ability used to be the standard card size. Now they've enlarged it to the Bakugan Spinmaster card size. And the ability cards also look quite similar to the Spinmaster version, as you can see over here. And the Bakuganmechtaniumsurge series from the Segatoys version was released in 2013, and it was also quite rare to get these kind of cards. And now we move on to the Bakutech era. So the Bakutech era has these type of ability cards, very similar to the other Bakugan abilities from the Segatoys series. Also, they brought it back to the normal standard card size. So first of all, when Bakutech just came out in 2010 and 2011, they have these type of design. And then later in 2012, in the Bakutech line, they brought this type of design. So if you can see, this is the 2010 and 11 era, and this is the 2012 era. A little bit difference in the card design. This is same applied to the gate card evolution of the Bakutech line. Later on, Bakugan Bakutech Gachi was released in 2013. They also took the same design as the late stages of the Bakutech series. As you can see over here, very exactly same design, only with different artwork and Bakugan shown. And a quick mention is that in 2014, Bakugan Armors was released, the final of the Bakugan Bakutech series line. However, they only released Bakugan and gate cards. They have not released any ability cards. So here is where the evolution ends. Alright guys, we've come to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share for more awesome Bakugan content. Stay safe out there, and Bakugan Brawl.